Joe, and you're watching Broke Boys and Chill.
Drop it.
Broke Boys and Chill.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Just finishing up editing Broke Boys and Chill. I just want to make it clear, it's a little bit slower than what the episodes are expected to be. We've got a lot to talk about, but please bear with us. Next week, we're going to be bang on it, back to our normal selves, and back to the Broke Boys and Chill that you know. I hope you enjoy the episode. Safe. What is going on, everyone?
Alright.
Welcome to Broke Boys and Chill. Broke Boys and Chill is back. This is officially episode 1 of season 2. We were just looking and we haven't done an episode in a year. The last one that we did, over a year now.
Yeah, June.
So the last one that we did was the 11th of June, 2017. Now this, I don't know what camera to look at. By the way, we've got 2 cameras set up now. We've got fucking lights. We've got a table. This is the table that we use to go to, whatever. But
literally, I feel like I'm in a fucking TV studio.
yeah, no, this is sick. Right, okay, so let's kind of get into this. So last time we filmed one was over a year ago, and this is most probably the most requested episode on the channel. I stopped doing vlogs. The last vlog we did was 3 months ago, but before that, well, it's 3 months ago from Ultimate Dubs, but before that,
yeah, it was
ages ago.
Months ago, yeah.
Ages and ages ago. So the reason that I stopped doing it was for a couple of things. One of the silliest things was the camera that is filming on this one right here. I ended up selling. It's nice, compact, discreet, and I went all out. I bought a big camera and it just fucked with me, and I stopped vlogging. But it was a mistake, and I know it was a mistake, and this is why we're doing a Broke Boys and Chill episode. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't feel we'd be doing this again.
No, I didn't. I thought it died.
Yeah, and it's surprising. So as an example, the other day was Gravity. So it's the 17th today. Gravity was on Sunday just gone, and we had 3 people, two or three people, which is I don't know. It's just a bit strange. Within the space of about 15 minutes, come over and be like, "What happened to the Broke Boys and Chill episodes?"
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to them? And it was then. Don't get me wrong, we've had it a lot, but it was then I was kind of like,
yeah, we need to bring it on back.
Yeah, we need to get it going again. So, and don't get me wrong, we get DMs quite consistently, like, yo, what happened to the vlog? What happened to this? Like, what's Broke Boys and Chill? And the amount of people that actually watched Broke Boys and Chill is surprising. I didn't realise how many people actually did. In comparison to the amount of subs that we've got and the amount of people that were actually watching it is a lot different. So, so thank you if you came over. You inspired us to do this again. I really appreciate it. And let me explain. So the breakdown for these episodes are a little bit different from last time. If you've watched them before, you're an OG, wicked. Appreciate it. You know what's going on. If you're brand new to the channel or you're watching this for the first time, I did a poll the other day and said, who remembers Broke Boys and Chill? Are you an OG or do you not know what it was? And I think it was a 50-50 split, pretty much, 40-something to 50-something%.
It has been a year, in fairness.
No, exactly. And since the last time we did Broke Boys and Chill, we've run 2 car shows.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So we've run 2 car shows. A lot has changed, which we'll go through in a sec. But if you're new, let me explain what this is about. So this time round, it's very different. We're going to set it up more as a chat show rather than us addressing the camera as such. We want to talk to each other more, discuss more stuff, talk about car-related topics and non-car-related topics as well. And we try and relate any non-car-related topic to cars, if that makes sense. I mean, it's coming in the shape of 2 things this time as well. We've obviously got the YouTube channel, which is on the cameras right now. And the one thing that we do really need to get used to is we're running this on a podcast as well. So if you're listening on the podcast, we will try our hardest to keep referring to actual stuff and people rather than going, look at this photo, and remembering that they can't see it.
Yeah.
So it's stuff that we've got to get used to, and it's a process, but we will get there. This is going to be good. So, what's happened? What has happened since the last time we did a Broke Boys and Chill episode? I'm struggling to think, but it's because I'm on the spot, but we've had so much shit.
I had a kid.
Mike had his baby. I had a kid. He's such a. You address it so nicely, mate. Like so.
I had a beautiful little baby girl.
Okay, we'll go with that one. That sounds a lot better. Maybe that'll make the edit over the.
Yeah, the accent was a bit weird, but
No. Oh, that's one thing that we're doing as well this time. We're going to try not to edit these videos. Like so.
Yes.
One thing that we did before was like heavily edit, and that was just I don't know. It was just the thing that I did at the time.
it was mainly because a lot of the shit I said
Yes, Mike is
couldn't go on camera.
one of those people where he says stuff and then thinks about it afterwards, whereas you can't really do that all the time, especially with a podcast. I feel like with the podcast we've got to be a little bit more like 12A. Do you know what I mean?
Fuck
PG.
that.
No, look. It's us. It's us at the end of the day, but no, look. It's gonna happen, but we're gonna try and make these unedited as much as we can. The only times that we really will edit now, Mike has a Stella in his hand for the reference of the tape. Just to give you an example of how
It's gonna go well.
yeah, it's gonna go well. Like Mike's half cut already. No, obviously we want to make these as authentic as possible. The only times that we will edit is when something goes wrong, or I don't know, it just starts not making sense. Like that's
Or I say something that I shouldn't
or
say.
Mike says something that he shouldn't say, but he's not going to say that because
I'm
you're
going
going to get
try
used.
my best.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
So.
not promising anything.
Can I just say, like, I'm fully blowing my own trumpet, but two very successful car shows.
Yes.
The first one.
I thought the first one was
Yeah.
success.
Yeah.
It was like, wow,
It was.
Mum, I've made it.
Yeah, it was. It was.
And then the second one was just like,
Oh God.
wow.
Yeah, we had. So one of the best things about this year's Broke Boys at the Farm is it was. Like I said, I'm going to sound like we're blowing our own trumpet, but we really don't mean to. But you could see it was hot topic. Maybe that's because it was kind of like trendy or trending in a social media sense. But what happened was so many people were saying like, or putting up pictures and actually tagging like, oh, I'm going to Broke Boys at the Farm. It became like a thing. The amount of people that I was getting DMs, like I'd easily say that we were getting between 50 to 100 DMs every day, every 48 hours of new people. And that's the thing about the first show. The first show was a success in some senses because, well, not in some sense, it was a complete success. But the first show was a success for the scale that we had at the time. But the one thing about it, which I will say, is most of the people that came I knew. And I don't mean like I knew personally. I had seen their car.
Like day one followers.
Yeah, like loyal followers, people that really kind of appreciate the brand, people that stick with us, like really kind of go to town on making sure they know kind of, or being part of Broke Boys.
Yeah.
And as well, they had tagged us in stuff. So when we were getting tagged enough, well, I think it was like between 250 to 300 cars came the first year. We sold all the tickets, which is about 350 tickets, but only say 300 turned up around about that. For the show field, that is. So we was getting tagged in those people's pictures. Like, oh, I'm going to Broke Boys at the Farm, who's coming at the weekend, blah, blah, blah. But lucky enough, through the development of Instagram and stuff like that, the stories, I don't think that was around the first year. Or was it?
I don't know.
I don't even remember. It might have been. if it was pretty fresh. So the development of Instagram really helped us, but anyone that tagged us in anything, I saw it. And because I saw it, we had a smaller following at the time as well. Because I was able to see them all, because I saw them, I knew the cars that were coming.
Yeah.
Whereas this year, we were getting tagged in stuff, pictures of cars that, like, I've never seen in my life.
Yeah.
I was seeing people, like, constantly, like, I'm going to Broke Boys at the Farm, and I was like, who the fuck is this? Like,
yeah.
And not in a rude way, it was like, oh my God, like, we had stretched further than my imagination /
I knew about 5 people there.
Mike.
One of them was you. The other one was your mum.
Then my dad. Bird. Your bird and my bird.
Yeah.
That's 5.
That,
right?
Yeah,
is that 5?
That was it. That's all, the only people.
No, like, it was brilliant. So realistically, that's our biggest achievement since the last Broke Boys and Chill. Broke Boys at the Farm next year, touchwood, at this very moment, is in the works. We're planning on doing it, and it's something that we're going to aim to do again. And I'm going to leave it there before I start saying too much, because nothing's confirmed, and bearing in mind we're only a month away from when our show is actually less than a month away from when the last one was held. Yes. So we'll go from there.
All I will say is it's going to be better.
Obviously. There was a turning point right? I said in my head what I was doing. So if you weren't there, or even if you were there, to give you an idea of like what me and Mike were doing, I was doing tickets on the door with Tony and Kirsty, two of our guys that have been friends for years, and then Mike was doing the parking of the cars. He was like in charge of that. So there was like the two main jobs. We were heading the two, if that makes sense.
I didn't fuck up either.
I know, which is strange.
I know.
Which is fucking
I know.
strange.
It went so smoothly.
I know. And obviously where I was doing tickets, everyone was coming in and I was thinking, fuck, I'm serving a lot of people, but where I was so focused on making sure, because it was ticket scanning this year, because they were e-tickets, where I was focusing so much on making sure that I got the ticket scanning bit right and the stickers applying to the car and blah, 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 I didn't really process, fuck, I've let a lot of people in. And then you radioed me and went, they won't stop coming. And it wasn't until then, like, I think 10 minutes later, this girl pulled in, she was so angry, and I said to her, I was like, fuck, you annoyed? And she was like, yeah, a little bit, I've been waiting for an hour. And I was like, what the hell? Like, don't get me wrong, I think she dramatised it a slight bit, because then I did talk to the car behind and say, how long have you been waiting, just to see if she was dramatising it. And they said 40 minutes. So it decreased by about 20. Do you know what I mean? But either way, let's say 40 minutes, let's say fucking 30 minutes in a queue to get into a car show. Realistically, that's not a lot in comparison to some others, but that's, for me, in my head,
we had a very good traffic flow system.
We had 8 lanes on the field of 150 metres worth of lane. That's, I think we worked out about 30 cars per lane. So whatever 30 times fucking 8 is that right? 30 times? Yeah, it was about that. Anyway, so there was a lot of cars on the field is what I'm trying to fucking say. And
yeah, by the time they got in there, it was 10, 15 lanes of, I don't know, probably close to 100 cars in a row.
Yeah. There was a lot. There was a lot, and that was a minute. That was a moment where I was like, "Fuck! I've let a lot of cars in, and fuck, this girl's actually been sitting outside for so long." Don't get me wrong, she wasn't mad after I had a chat with her. We had a little bit of a laugh. She was fine after that.
You punched her in the face.
No, I didn't. Okay. But yeah, no, I laid her out. No, I'm joking. No, she like it was a madness basically. It was an absolute madness. But yeah, to anybody that did come, thank you very much. To anyone that couldn't attend because of work reasons, poor excuse. And to anyone who didn't come or didn't even think of coming, you fucked up. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. Like literally.
No, we're not joking. You fucked up.
You did fuck up. You fully fucked up.
You fucked up.
But learn by your mistakes, young one. Make sure you come again next year, or make sure you come next year. Sorry. And yeah, we look forward to it. So let's end Broke Boys and Chill. That's it for the end of the episode. No, let's end.
We just spoke about us.
Broke Boys at the Farm discussion there. We'll leave that for another day because we have got a topic. So now the topic that we've got for this week's episode is going to be a brief one, and just because obviously we've had this kind of like introductory chat, but it's going to be based on future trends of the modified scene, and stuff that we can potentially see coming in, or stuff that we're just going to absolutely guess at and hope that we're right.
Yeah.
Now, when we say future trends, obviously we mean stuff like there was the Max Power trend back in the 90s. Right, and then it went on to like Euro, which was most probably like mid to early 2000s in comparison to now. So so as an example, when I first got into cars, 2014, one of the boys that we used to chill with, who basically kind of like made me start seeing modified cars, like, oh, I like that. He turned around when he was doing his build at the very beginning, and I said, oh, sick, like. Why have he put like a snowball on the roof? So why did you put a snowball on the roof? And he went, oh, it's Euro. Like he didn't say it like that sounds really gay, but he said it like he was trying to explain to me because I knew nothing. So he was trying to explain to me why he was going for that style.
Yeah.
So that I'd say like that Europe theme was obviously then, and then now we've kind of got to the point where that's the norm, and we don't call it Euro spec.
Yeah, but it's not even like that anymore. It's so toned down.
Yes. Yeah. But this is the thing though, right? I was thinking about this the other day. How weird is this, right? So, if you look at like trends across any industry, they always spike. So Max Power was a spike. Max Power was a mad spike, right? And then, regardless of whether you like it or not, or liked it or not, that was the way it went. It was big.
Yeah, it was
looking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's
looking
obviously
like you found something in your shed.
Yeah,
and then just bolted it to your car.
Like as in a cardboard box would have done.
Yeah. Roof scoops.
That was no, but I remember sitting in the library when I was like year 7 with one of
you went to the library,
bruv. I was bang on it. That's why I got better grades than you. All right. Here's a question for you. Comment in the comment section below. Who do you think got better grades, me or Mike? Just say it. Mike's just reached for his Stella. No, I could be lying.
Yeah, I've not got a vest on though, so I resent that statement.
You haven't got a vest or an egg stain?
Yeah, I resent that statement. Or a cast on my wrist. It used to make my misses up.
I remember looking at Corsa C or Corsa B for body kits.
Why?
What do you mean why? That was a thing. Black Corsa C's. The first car I ever wanted was a black Corsa C.
You had such high expectations.
What a dirtbag I was.
Yeah.
No, like that was a thing though.
You had ambitions, my friend.
Bearing in mind, if anyone's listening to this and thinking, "Oh my god, what have I got myself into? Broke Boys is now shit." I'm 24 and I'm 25 this year. So is Mike. I don't consider myself old, but it was a significant time ago. Yeah. Like I'm talking 2006. Like 2005, 2006, whichever one was out then, I was looking at body kits for the Corsa, which was either the B or the C at that time. I think it was the B.
Yeah, no one's ever cared about, really.
No, but I did at the time.
For some reason.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so obviously all industries have a spike as, I don't know, interior design. I'm sure that there was a fucking, well, at the moment, I guess interior design's going down at like industrial route, right?
Hey, do you know what it is?
What?
Bronze.
Yes.
Or brass, whatever
copper.
You call it. Copper, that's the one.
Yeah, massive
trailer in the end. Yeah. Mate, everyone loves a bit of copper.
I'm going to vacate it for a minute. I've got a runny nose. I look like I've got coke habit.
He's a massive jugger. Loves a bit of gear. Shit, this.
Excuse me while I sit down.
Copper.
But yeah, so obviously every industry goes through trends, and I feel we spiked. We've toned down to the point of fucking non-existent modification, and we're going to go back up again.
It's just look at my wheels.
Potentially, yeah. I don't want to destroy anyone that does their own wheels because some people do it.
No, but it's not just. No, it's not a fact to destroy it. Like people sell them.
No, people that buy them.
Yeah, no. But
I don't want to dishearten people that buy because I still like the builds of a lot of people.
Yeah, but that's not all you should do. You should make it look make it look different than the standard car that it would.
Yeah, see, this is so. I had a discussion with someone at Gravity the other day, just a brief one, and this wasn't to knock anyone. This wasn't to knock anyone that does it. It was just to discuss my opinion. That's one thing I've got to say in these videos as well, guys. Like, if you're watching this for the first time, this is our opinion.
We will offend you.
By accident. We will offend people by accident and we won't mean to, but it is a discussion about our opinion and as well, we don't speak on behalf of anyone but ourselves. If we say stuff, please don't take it too literal because we don't mean it in a literal way all the time. You've got to kind of see
unless we're really pointing out specific things that we mean in a literal way.
Yeah, unless I'm specifically telling you, yes, I mean this exactly. So bear with me on my next sentence, but what I was going to say was, one thing that I'm not a massive fan of is going out, buying a new car. Don't get me wrong, I'm very different to a lot of people, right? So this is what obviously this is going to be different for some others, but I don't really like going out, buying a new car, keeping it the same colour, buying air and wheels, correction, air and rotor forms. Which, can I point out, I don't think there's anything wrong with rotor forms. They are my favourite wheels.
No, they are very
Their
nice
selection
wheels.
of wheel is unbelievable in comparison to others.
There's
too many of them.
Other wheel brands out there.
Yeah, and people forget that. So it's like clothes that you wear. Like back when we were 15, like no one shopped anywhere but Top Man, and we forgot that other shops existed. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone was wearing Converse or Vans.
Yeah.
And a Y-neck t-shirt.
Yeah, from Top Man.
Top Man, 2 for 16 quid. Shout out.
But yeah, like this is the thing. I think people are forgetting. So what happens is they buy that, they buy the air, they buy the wheels, they make the car look modified to the absolute maximum they can on, well, I was going to say a budget, no, it's fucking expensive.
Yeah, they're spending a lot of money on not much change.
Yeah, well no, yeah, well you say not much change, but it does aesthetically give the biggest change to the car, right? Yes. So I understand that. But the biggest
change to the car would be a rude boy paint job or rap?
No, because anyone can go get a paint job and you wouldn't blink an eyelid at it. Based on...
Yes.
All
Three of these things. It's like you can get air and wheels, and you'll lay frame, you'll sit on the deck, and your wheels will look lovely, but you're still running a standard colour.
But I think we've hit rock bottom for modification. Like, as in, not rock bottom, like as in everyone's gone insane. Like, I mean, as in, like, you can't really do much less anymore.
No.
Like, what's next? So for me, I think there's going to be a spike, and I think the future trend that we're looking at is like crazy wraps. Now, I've seen it like over the last couple of months. I'll tell you why I'm thinking this, right? There was one car that's just recently kind of like come to light, and there's a lot of people that were talking about it. It got shared a lot on a lot of pages. It was an M2, BMW M2, and it was from like, I think the guy's like Russian or something. It's definitely Europe. It's definitely Europe way. I'm sure it's Russian because it's
Europe way, like like Daminan's way. Yeah.
No. When I'll follow him, and I can't remember his fucking Instagram. I should definitely know this, but he when they write, they've got like different letters. They've got different lettering.
So it could
I'm
be
sure.
Chinese.
No, I'm sure it's Russian. No, you fucking Wally. No, so and the rap that he's just done is like completely random. It's like the car's originally, I think, blue underneath, the blue that BMW do, and then you've got like pink, yellow, grey, black, like all fucking scattered over the car. And it's not like a camo one. It's not like the kind of what everybody's already done. It's like crosses. Yeah, it's weird,
like
but it's
solar system
sick, mate. It's sick. Like
I didn't realise they got BMWs in Russia. I thought they were just still using like horse and cart. I genuinely thought it was like.
That's not that stone. Yeah, like that sort of vibe I think is going to come next, and that's because we've had a spike in the Euro look. I'm going to keep referring to it as Euro look. I don't know if that's the correct term.
No, but we'll go with it.
And then I think the next step is going to be the Jack look. But it's going to be Jack look
on Euro cars.
Yeah, Jack look on German cars.
And I one thing I will say as well, I don't know if it will come back in. I just hope it does. I personally think performance should be a big thing.
I think people do it already, but
but it's not as much.
No, I don't know.
Loud exhaust.
Yeah, I don't know if it will though, because I'm
not saying I don't think it will, but I want that to come back in.
Yeah,
because that's one thing I love about cars.
Yeah. Yeah,
no, it's not for street racing or anything like that. It's just, it's nice to say my car does fucking.
Yeah, my car can
0 to 60 in 3 seconds or whatever.
Regardless of whether you've ever done it.
Yeah.
No, I do get that. But yeah, no, I don't know. I think the maybe not. It might not even be rap. Like I just think the big colours / spontaneous looks in regards to paintwork coming, because we had big gay wings. Yeah. Like, and they're still going, but they're kind of like, a lot of people are going, yeah, but we've had them. Or, but, and this is the thing, big grey wings don't suit every car, but every fucker wants to put one on, regardless of what car they've got. It doesn't work. Like, that's it just doesn't work.
That's another thing when it comes to performance. There's been some, don't get me wrong, I don't know what their performance or what power they're pushing out or anything like that, but there's one thing with me, I would never put a big wing on a car unless it had the performance to warrant it.
Yeah, I do get that. I think that once again as well is just a matter of opinion. Like, it's an opinion in your.
But I've seen some cars that are probably really slow that have wings on them, and I've loved them. Yeah. So there is a flip side to personally, I wouldn't do that unless I had the performance to back it up.
Yeah, it's opinion. Yeah. It's opinion. But yeah, I think that's next. I don't know if I'm right. I hope I'm right.
I hope you are, sir.
Because I am looking. Your foot just touched my foot.
I know, it made me feel a bit.
Yeah, your foot. You touched me with your foot.
Yeah, I
never do
like
that.
I wanted to go inside myself. It was horrible.
I am waiting or looking for something that just makes cars stand out more. I think that's the issue that we've got at the minute. Cars aren't standing out enough. Like they're very, very generic. Like, you can walk past a lot of cars now,
Yes.
And as much as they will look nice, as much as they will be low, as much as the air that they've got is fantastic, their fitment's on point, they're tucking like a bitch, and the rotiforms are the brand new ones out, I think we're about to hit a wall. Rotiform can only produce a certain amount of wheel, or a certain amount of new wheels in a certain amount of time, and they get snapped up like that, mate. Like, they're just gone.
Yeah.
And that's why there's always that one guy that will say, oh, I'm the first in the country to run, and then as he finishes his sentence, somebody else is running them too. Like, and that's what we're running into. Whereas if people start getting creative people, not necessarily themselves, because not everyone's creative, but creative people to make like a wrap up for them.
Yeah.
Big wraps, big designs, crazy stuff that makes your car stand out, we could be looking at a lot of variation, and I think that's what the car scene is missing at the moment.
Yeah.
In all honesty, like I said, could potentially be wrong. And I know that people are going to obviously like dispute this potentially, but in the most conservative way possible, I really do believe that that is what's happening right now. In all honesty, going back to trends, I think we need to step into, if we're not, it's my prediction, I think big fucking obnoxiously loud rap or obnoxiously loud design is coming.
Yeah.
Or I know some people are doing it now, and I think they're killing it now, but I think it's going to come more generically across the board, and I think it needs to help us all. One, enjoy car shows more. Two, enjoy each other's builds more. And three, actually get involved when you build more too. Like, I genuinely think that. So yeah, let me have a look what we got left. I think that's it. Okay, so this has gone on for ages. I think I'm going to release this as long as it was. If you've been listening to this in the podcast, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. If you've been watching this on the YouTube channel, then you're a fucking legend as well. Like I said, we're going to try and unedit these as much as we can and just keep them natural. So I believe this video is going to be like, it could potentially be about fucking 30 minutes. But even so, if you're here, safe, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. In regards to podcasts, I don't know when we're releasing them yet because this is brand new to me. I know that SoundCloud's going to be one of the channels. I'm going to see if we can get them uploaded on iTunes as well, but I have no clue about how to go about that, so I need to look into it. And then any other podcasting channels will be advertised on the Instagram to tell you where it's going to be. Like I say, if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. That's one of the most important things. I think what we realised over the last couple of months is that a lot of people don't actually subscribe to the channel. Like, a lot of people are watching and then going away. The subscription bit is the bit that we need to know, just so that we can, shame on you, the subscription bit is just so that we know that, just so we know how well we're doing. Do you know what I mean? It's a progression thing, and if we know that we've got an audience, we'll produce more content. In regards to Broke Boys and Chill, I'm hoping to upload these every Thursday. Obviously, at the beginning, like we said, since we've been away, Mike's had a baby, so it's really hard for him to obviously get the time away from the baby, obviously looking after her now, etc., and work and juggling it with the missus. So realistically, if we can get them filmed in time, every Thursday at 8 o'clock, I'm going to aim to upload these. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Season 2, episode 1, Broke Boys and Chill, completed it, mate. Smashed it, and very fucking excited. Do you know what we didn't do? You used to jump in at the beginning.
I can't really do that now.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, peace out. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, get out of the camera.